So friends, I hope you have understood the question. This is a very important question. Remember that this type of question is going to come in your exam. Okay, I am 100% sure. Hi friends, in this video we are going to see what is a Pythagorean triplet, and if we know one member of a Pythagorean triplet, how to find the other members. Okay, so first thing, what is a triplet? Triplet is a group of three numbers. Okay, that is called as a triplet. Now what is a Pythagorean triplet? You must have heard the word Pythagorean or Pythagoras, I am sure, right? So you must have used the Pythagoras theorem also. So if for example this side is 3, this side is 4 and this side is 5, then we had these type of questions to check whether 3, 4, 5, these are the sides of a triangle, check whether this is a right angle triangle or not. So what we used to do? We used to take the square of the largest number. See what is the square of the largest number here? 5 square is 25. Add the squares of the remaining numbers. Okay, so 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16. That means it is also 25. Therefore, we used to write that 5 square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. That means we can write here hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. In place of one side, other side, you can write base and height also. Okay. So these three numbers 5, 3 and 4, these three numbers are called as a Pythagorean triplet because we can use Pythagoras theorem for these three numbers. The three numbers are such that highest number square is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two, So now out of these three numbers, what is the general statement then? Okay, these three numbers 5, 3, 4. What is the general statement? Okay, so the general statement is 2m, m square plus 1 and m square minus 1. These are the three terms of a Pythagorean triplet. Are three terms of Pythagorean triplet. So whenever you are doing any question like this, that you are given a number of a Pythagorean triplet and you have to find all the other numbers. That means take for example the first question here. Okay, we are going to solve the first question. So now they have given us that one member is 6, find the other two members. Okay, so one member is either 2m or m square plus 1 or m square minus 1, because these are the three members of a Pythagorean triplet. So if we take for example that m square plus 1 as 6, so m square plus 1, if we take it as 6, then what will be the value of m square? That plus 1 will become minus 1 there and it will be 6 minus 1. But 5 is not a square of any number. No integer has the square 5, right? So this is not possible. M square plus 1 cannot be 6. If we take m square minus 1 as 6, then minus 1 will go to the other side. It will become plus 1 and it will be m square equal to 7. Again, no square is 7. That is 7 is not a square of any integer. Okay. So we cannot take m square minus 1 also as 6. Now then the only term which is left is 2m. So we will do this part in rough, okay, and in fair then you can directly start with, let us take 2m is equal to 6. We are given one term, right? We are taking, let that term be 2m. So from that, can we find m? Yes, multiply by 2 will become divide here and we will get the value of m is equal to 3. Now we have to find the other two terms of the Pythagorean triplet. So what is the next term? One term is m square plus 1. Just put the value of m here. That is 3 square plus 1. That is 9 plus 1, 10. So the next term is, other term is 10 and one more term is there, m square minus 1. What is m? M is 3. So 3 square minus 1, that is 9 minus 1, that is 8. So these are the three terms. Which three terms? Few students make mistake here, right? 10, 8 and not 3. third term they have already given 6. Okay, this 3 was m, and what is the third term? It is 2m. Okay, not m. So this was the value of m, using which we found m square plus 1 and m square minus 1. Okay, but m is not the third term. So the Pythagorean triplet is they had given us one number 6, we have found other number 8 and the third as 10. So if they ask only tell the other numbers or other members, the other members are 8 and 10. I hope you have understood the question very easily. Let's see how we can solve the next question of this only. Okay, so we are solving question number 2 here only. Okay. So in all the questions we have to write this as the three terms of a Pythagorean triplet are 2m, m square plus 1, m square minus 1. Now let's again start by taking in rough. Let's take m square plus 1 as 14. So if we take this middle term m square plus 1 as 14, so plus 1 will become minus and it will become 13 then. But we know 13 is not a square of any number. So m square plus 1 cannot be 14. Now can we take m square minus 1 as 14? This term, third term. If we take it, then minus 1 will go to the other side. It will become plus. Again, 15 is not a square of any integer. So that means again we have to take, let's take 2m is equal to 14. So now multiply by 2 will become divide here and we will get the answer as m is equal to 7. So from this m we can find the other two members. Then first member is 14 is equal to 2m. Now which are the other two members? One member is m square plus 1 and one is m square minus 1. We have to find the two values, that's it. So put the value of m here. M square plus 1 is 7 square plus 1. 7 square is 7. 7 is 49. 49 plus 1 is 50. This is the second member. And m square minus 1 is 7 square minus 1. 7 square is 49. 49 minus 1 is 48. So therefore Pythagorean triplet is first member they have already given us 14, the other member is 48, then the last is 50. Can you tell me which is the hypotenuse in this? Of course, you can tell me the largest number is the hypotenuse, right? Because hypotenuse is the largest side. So 50 will be the hypotenuse. So I think you will be able to solve the other two questions, but we are going to solve it here only. Okay, don't worry. What if it was in place of 16, if it was 24? How can we solve this then? If it is 24, then if I take it, let's take m square plus 1 as 24, then it will be plus 1 will become minus, it will be m square equal to 23. But again, 23 is not a square of any number. So this is not possible. Now, if I take it as, let's take m square minus 1 equal to 24. Minus 1 will go to the other side, it will become plus, so 25. Now we are sure that 25 is a square of an integer. So we can write m square as 5 square. That means we can get the value of m as 5. So we can take here in this question 24 as which term? M square minus 1 as 24. So now which are the two members left? One is 2m and the other is m square plus 1. Now we have to find the value of these two members. Okay. We have taken one member as m square minus 1 as 24. So now 2m is 2 into 5. M is 5. Remember that. So other member is 10. And m square plus 1. What is m here? M is 5. So it is 5 square plus 1. 25 plus 1. It is 26. So then the Pythagorean triplet becomes one member was given 24. I have just changed the question because it was a different type of question. That's why I have taken this question for you. Then the other two members we have found are 10 and 26. So if we want to know what is the hypotenuse here, it will be 26. Simple. So now let's solve the question number 3 now. Original question number 3. Okay, I had just changed the number there, but now we are going to solve original question number 3. It is 16. So now again can I take m square plus 1 as 16? I don't think so, because m square will become 15 and 15 is not a square of any integer. Similarly, can I take m square minus 1 as 16? I don't think so, because m square will become minus 1 will go to other side, will become plus 1. M square equal to 17. Again 17 is not a square of any. So any integer. So forget about these two options. Again here also we have to take, let 2m is equal to 16, then multiply by 2 will become division on the other side and we'll get the value of m as 8. So now we have to find the other two terms. Can you tell me which are the other two members here? We have taken 2m as 16. So first term is 2m. So the remaining terms are m square plus 1, m square minus 1. Now what is m? M is 8. So it is 8 square plus 1, 8 square is 64, 64 plus 1 is 65. This is the other member. And then m square minus 1 is 64 minus 1, it is 63. So the Pythagorean triplet is one member is, no, not 8. See, I made the same mistake. So one member they have given as 16. Don't take this 8 as a member, okay? Always remember. One member they have already given, and we have found the other two members as 65 and 63. So now friends, that brings us to the last question of this. Okay, again one member is given and we have to find the remaining two. Again now if I take it as m square minus 1 equal to 18, it will become m square equal to 19. Not possible, 19 is not square of any integer. If I take m square plus 1 equal to 18, again plus 1 will become minus on the other side and it will be m square equal to 17. 17 is also not a square of any number, so forget about both the options. So in all the questions, all the 4 questions which they have given to us in book, all the terms are 2m only, okay? But it's possible. We solved one question where if we take this as 24, then actually m square minus 1 is 24, okay? So we have to just check. So now again, but in this question we have to take, let's take 2m is equal to 18 and then multiply by 2 will become divide on the other side and we'll get the value of m as 9. Now we have to find the other two remaining members. So what are the remaining members? One member is m square plus 1, one member is m square minus 1. Can you tell me out of these three, 2m, m square plus 1 and m square minus 1, what is the hypotenuse here? Which is the greatest number? You can take m equal to any natural number. You can take 4, 5, 6 and see whether 2m is greater, m square plus 1 is greater or m square minus 1 is greater. And tell me the answer in the comment box. Out of these three, 2m, m square plus 1 and m square minus 1, which is the hypotenuse, okay? So, let's solve this question. So, m is equal to 9, it becomes 9 square plus 1, that is 81 plus 1 equal to 82, second member. And then 9 square minus 1, 81 minus 1 equal to 80, the third member. So, the Pythagorean triplet is first number they have given 18, the other two numbers we have found are 80 and 82. So friends, I hope you have understood the question. This is a very important question. Remember that this type of question is going to come in your exam. Okay, I am 100% sure. So if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. You can share the video with your friends. Okay, take care. Bye bye. See you in the next video.